Hello there, I'm Pietros Manios, author and owner of Bramabella Vineyards here in beautiful Wilkes County, North Carolina. And I've just finished the development of the wedding venue, which I'm going to show you today. So where we're standing right now is the entry point for anyone showing up to the property. And you can see down into here, there is the stream with waterfalls, blueberry bushes here, a black truffle orchard as well, and blueberries on the bank. When your guests come to the wedding, this is going to be their introduction to the property. What's here is this whole bank going all the way down is filled with blueberries. So I want to say there's about 60 blueberries on this bank. There's then 200 or so blueberries over there. There's the black truffle orchard here. The black truffle orchard, it's a combination of oak and hazelnut trees. So what I think is striking here is the visual biodiversity. So you're surrounded by blueberries here, blueberries there, oak and hazelnut here, a gorgeous stream with waterfalls that you can hear as you're standing here, as you're driving in, and then this beautiful woodland backdrop. So it's a very poetic, idyllic setting for a wedding and for your guests to come in, and this is what they'll first see. So where I'm standing right now, I feel is one of the most beautiful parts of the property, as you can see. And what's nice about it is it's part of the entry point. So your guests for the wedding, when they drive in, they'll see the blueberries, the black truffle orchard, the stream over there, and as they make their way to the parking pad, they're going to encounter this. So it really has that wow factor, something that's going to take their breath away, to be frank. So I'm standing here next to one of the apple trees that I planted. I'm actually in the Brushy Mountains, and the Brushy Mountains are an isolated spur of the Blue Ridge Mountains. And in this area, apple trees and peach trees are really growing up here in the Brushies. So I wanted to put a couple apple trees on the property. Additionally, I've developed this kind of as a Shangri-La or Garden of Eden feel to it. And this apple tree just kind of fits with the whole narrative of the Garden of Eden. So I put an apple tree here, here, here. So there's four apple trees. And this is right in front of the parking pad up here. So right now I'm standing in the parking pad. It's about 200 by 80, so it can accommodate anywhere from 50 to 70 cars, and you can just see the size of it. What's really nice about it is when you're standing here, you can hear the sound of the stream. And also on this side, people that park on this side will have a beautiful view into the apple trees and into the stream with the waterfalls itself. So it's kind of a terrace that's been carved into the mountain as a parking pad. So it has a beautiful drama to it. So right now I'm standing in the meadow here. We've created this meadow. We opened up the woodland a little bit. And right here we have a nice little terrace. We left some of the trees here. And what's nice about this terrace is that this is where I see a lot of the receptions taking place with the tent here and tables. But this area can also be for a band. It can be for the food option. It can be tables for the immediate family. And I'm a big believer in terraces. I always try to create as many terraces as I can. I just feel like it adds a visual drama and beauty to a landscape. So instead of it just being just one level. So we have this nice terrace here. We have this long, almost runway for the tent and tables. And another element that's quite unique here is, again, you can hear the sound of flowing water, which is beautiful. So I'm standing in front of the bathrooms, and as you can see here, I really wanted an Americana feel and look here. So it's the red barn, white trim. I've also have some natural mountain stone here and some blueberry bushes, and basically blueberries are a theme carried throughout the whole property. There's some up by the house, there's some in the entry point, there's blueberries here, and they thrive here in the acidic soil here in the Brushy Mountains. Also across from the blueberry bushes and the bathrooms, I planted a little garden here so that when the guests exit here, they're greeted not only visually with the blueberries and the stone, but the garden over here, which also is comprised of natural mountain stone and some very colorful flowers. So the reason I put the bathrooms in is because this area is so beautiful and picturesque, and the last thing I wanted was, you know, a trailer brought in or porta potties, which I feel would be a blight on the landscape. So again, I really put sort of an Americana feel, red barn, white trim. I did the inside here in a nice manner as well with flooring. So you can walk in here. You can walk in. You can see the flooring, the vanities. I'll even walk in a little bit here. You can see the water. Oops. But if you come in here, you can see this is a nice pine interior. So I'm standing here at what I would say is the crown jewel of the property. This is the area where the most dramatic waterfalls are. And what we've done here is we created one level. So this is where I see the actual ceremony taking place. You can see we have an 11-foot arch. It was built by a local craftsman from natural wood native to this area. Dogwood, poplar, oak, and then up around it is the muscadine vines. And that's overlooking the stream with again, the most dramatic waterfalls. We have a little rose garden here. We left some of the bigger trees. We have some hydrangeas over there. This area also could accommodate, say, a 50-person wedding, where if they could have the chairs here for the ceremony and then the reception over here. And again, I think it's the most beautiful area of the property, as you're about to see. So I'm standing here in front of the stone retaining wall. It was built by local craftsmen with local stone. You can see this piece here is from the property, and this is quarried locally. But what I wanted to do is to create a photographic focal point for the bride and groom and the guests, so that the guests can meander down here, really enjoy the view of the water, look up into the series of waterfalls. And again, it's just a nice aesthetic for the property, I think. It just adds a lot. So I'm standing right now in front of the arch, which was built by the local craftsman Corey Cleary. And you can see the sheer size of it. I'm 6 feet 2 inches tall. So it has a monumental feeling, which is beautiful. Also, we positioned it adjacent to the mountain laurel. So it kind of looks like the mountain laurel is growing up into it. And Corey went up into the mountains and found all this wood. This is dogwood and cherry and poplar and oak. And then interwoven here is the muscadine vines, which are native to this area. And it's just a beautiful setting because you have the stream behind with the waterfalls. So it's just very, very poetic.